Hey there, Eorzeans. It's finally here. I know we've all been waiting for what feels like forever to get information on the latest content. And while the interviews and the letter from the producer were awesome, there's just something amazing about watching the trailer for the first time and getting that glimpse of things to come. Now, I've already watched the trailer when it first dropped, but I wanted to watch it again with you guys and share my thoughts and my predictions. Warning, this trailer and the follow-up discussion are going to have a lot of story-related spoilers. So if you're not caught up on content and you don't want to know what's in store for you, stop the video now and go catch up. Okay, the disclaimer is out there. Let's get started. That is so pretty.
Yours is a long road, my friend.
Another star shower. Wait, is that?
And there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way.
Excellent. I had intended to speak with you alone.
Having drawn your strength from such a cacophony of voices, can you truly be sure you still speak with your own?
No, I won't let you go alone. Not this time.
Love this music.
The joy you have known. The pain you have felt. The prayers you have whispered and answered.
Come, warrior of darkness. Let us finish this.
They shall ever be your strength and your comfort.
I've watched this so many times and I get shivers every time. Every time I get shivers, it doesn't matter. Whew, okay. So much to unpack here. Alright, let's start from the beginning, right? Okay, I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit. Okay. Whew, so excited. Okay, first of all, this is gorgeous. I need someone to make this an animated background for me for my desktop. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find out how to do it. I'm gonna animate this. This is beautiful. And that piano, when you first come in, is just beautiful music. I mean, we already know that Zoken was a god when it came to music. I fall in love with all of his soundtracks. They're amazing, but it's just so peaceful. We'll continue.
Yours is a long road, my friend.
Alright, so this right here, this looks a lot like the dungeon. And some of the pictures that we've seen, it kind of looks like, I mean, this is very clearly Ilmeg. This is the structures that we see, the housing for the Fae. But these trees back here, this kind of looks like that crossing point where you're getting into Lakeland. So maybe we're on the boundary, maybe we're racing back. Yeah.
Friend.
Okay, so what is this? So we've got some kind of like ethereal figure, kind of like a warrior of light. I don't, it's, and I love that music in the background. Um, it's, I think, what is that from? It's kind of like a faint remembering from the new Relic music, that da 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 da. Anyways, there's the girl that, or the new boss that we saw on the website.
Wait, is that?
And there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices
Ugh,
of those you have
never.
met along the way.
This guy looked awesome. We'll get a better snap. Oh, there he is. This guy looks badass. I mean, he's very warrior-esque for me. I mean, look at that sword that he's wielding. It's huge. He's huge. I mean, good lord. Like some kind of berserk. I mean, honestly, alright, I don't want to get anyone's hopes up at all. I'm just saying. If there's such thing as a Beastmaster in the Unlimited jobs, this is what I want my Beastmaster to look like. This guy, look at that sword. Those look like look at, for real, look. Those look like Marlboro tendrils. We've got the beast helm. We've got all the fur. Oof. Oof. This is really cool. I mean, but this is like your Garlemald stuff.
Excellent.
That's insane. Who... Hold on. We gotta... Who is that? Who is that? There's so many unanswered questions. So we've got some kind of warrior. Can we like move frame by frame? Ah, no. Dang. But we're flying an Olmo ship.
I
Oh.
had intended to speak with you alone.
Like, this is awesome! Like, what I love about 14 is just the absolute mad range that we get. So we were just doing some super high fantasy stuff on the first, and now I'm assuming, well, I mean, yeah, it's Garlean. You got your little Garlean symbol right there. So now we're back on the source, and now we're kind of going into that high-tech, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Fantasy Mechanical Society? Ah, what is it called? I don't even know. I need to phone a friend. Steampunk! Oh my god, it took forever. Okay, so let's get back. So, let's see if I can backtrack this. Alright, so one of the things I love about 14 is the absolute range that we get in the gaming, right? So we just came back from the first, and that was some high fantasy stuff. And then you've got like the super modern aspect of the Amarats. Like, that city looked like it could be a city today, like a super modern city. And then you come back to the source, and we've got Garlemald and the Garleans, and it's almost like this steampunk kind of feel. I'm kind of hoping that that's what Garlemald is going to feel like if we get to go there. From what I'm seeing, the one little cutscene that we do get with Estinian and Gaius kind of meeting at that corner under the street lamp, I can't. It's when they're investigating Black Rose. I'm really hoping it has this steampunk industrial revolution kind of feel. I think that's going to be very different from all the things we've experienced so far.
Having drawn
Oh.
your strength from
I mean, what is this? He's got the different elements. I'm seeing... Does he have all the elements swirling around him? Let's look. I mean, yeah, we've got wind, ice. Who is this guy? Oh my gosh, he's cool though. So we're still in Garlemald, and maybe this isn't Garlemald. Maybe this is the fortress in Bajda, because in the cutscenes, well, they're not really cutscenes, but when you talk to the people at the relic site, they talk about how some of the ranks within the Garlean armies still use magic, right? So maybe this is one of those users of magic. I mean, he looks very druidish to me. You know, you've got the horns, you've got like he's awesome. But look at this. He's wielding all the elements. He's got wind, ice, darkness or lightning? One of the two? Ah, I don't know which. Oh, no, no, no. This is definitely lightning. Because look, you can see the little cracklings of lightning. So you've got wind, ice, umbral, lightning. Looks like maybe earth. Maybe that's fire over there. Maybe you've got water or air, or sorry, water or light somewhere back here. Maybe this is light. Maybe that's not ice. Let's, whoa, they're spinning so fast. Oh, that's definitely earth right there. So we've got fire. We've got, I don't know, I guess maybe that's water, or maybe he's hitting this guy with water. Anyways, the point being, clearly this guy is rocking all the elements. Let's keep going.
Having drawn your strength from such a cacophony of voices, can you truly be sure you still speak with your own?
Oh man, I love Daddy Guys. This is awesome. And the music is freaking awesome. Again, if I haven't praised Soken enough, he's amazing. And this guy, so I was talking with Scobell before this all came out, and we were kind of, you know, making our own predictions. And we're like, oh, I'm like, that guy, I was like, we're gonna drive that. That's gonna be ours. That thing's on 2 feet. That thing is ours. We're gonna get to pilot that. And he's like, no, no, man, no, we're not. So we watched it together this morning. And I'm just like, hold on. Bam. I'm like, oh yeah, that's mine. And you know, I felt this way. I felt validated when they were talking about it in the interviews and they called it a solo instance. They're like, oh, this is a solo instance. It's going to be one of the best ones we've ever had. I was like, oh yeah, that's, oh yeah, we're flying that thing. That's ours. Which is awesome. And we've got this like flaming lightsaber. That's so cool. And of course, oh, Sid. Y'all remember back in the day when Sid didn't have a beard? Baby Sid? I was not a fan of baby Sid. Sid should always have a beard. Just always. Just never shave. Just keep it trim. Anyways. Oh, that's so awesome. Look at that. Is that sapphire? I mean, it's definitely that bluish color. Maybe. I don't... Okay, I have a small confession to make. I'm so sorry. So I haven't actually played any of the single-player Final Fantasies. I know it's really bad, and I want to go back and play them from the beginning. I'm gonna go back and play them from the beginning. Anyways, point being, I don't know if this is Sapphire or not, so bear with me. Is it? Someone comment below if this is Sapphire, if y'all think it's Sapphire. I think it's probably Sapphire. I mean, that looks like Sapphire to me. So awesome. Ah!
I won't let you go alone.
Ooh. Okay. So, alright, so, you know, flying in the zones, there's not much to unpack there. You know what I am interested in, though? I'm interested if they're going to give its own music, or if you're just going to have the flying music for your mount. I think it would be really cool to have its own flying music. But I'm so excited. I'm gonna do a whole video just flying around Reborn territory.
I won't let you go alone.
What is, look at this. I mean, look at this. We're seeing like some creepage all up his arms. Yeah. Oh, it's not looking good. And we're clearly in the Crystal Tower. But yeah, look at that. His whole arm is starting to glow.
Not this.
Alright. So this is of course a big deal. So we've got these summoned heroes. Now, Elidibus makes a comment way back in some of the other cutscenes. I'll go back and I'll find exactly what he says. But he makes a comment where he's going to fight the Warriors of Darkness with Warriors of Light. And I'm wondering if he's now got the power to summon them. I mean, that right there, that looks like the summoner's robe. And let's see, what else do we have here? We've got definitely a samurai. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that looks like a bard right there. You got the hat, you got the feather. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 1, 6, 7. I mean, but it looks like more than 8? So it's not a party. People have been saying like it's a party, but I don't think it's a party because there's too many. Ugh. And then we've got Yorha, of course, which looks amazing. Again, this is a... I'm so sorry to keep pausing it. I'm so sorry. Those balloons? NANI? Why are there balloons? Place is on fire and we got balloons? I'm not... Whatever. They're gonna explain it. So... This is what I'm talking about, though, with Final Fantasy XIV, right? Even though this is a crossover event, we were just looking at a tower made entirely of crystal with shiny heroes that we're going to have to fight. And then we go straight to this, and this looks something out of sci-fi. And I think that's kind of the point of, excuse me, the point of Yorha, right? Again, sorry to say I didn't play the game, but I did watch Scobell play it, and it was very interesting. The most recent one, near Automata. I watched him play Near Automata. So, it's just awesome. My only criticism with Nier in the Final Fantasy world is similar to some of the other content creators that I've watched. And I've always felt this way. I wasn't jaded by this opinion, but as much as I love it, having it in my Final Fantasy world, I also hate it. Because it doesn't fit for me. The story tie-in is not... It's not enough for me, right? Like, it's just there and no one noticed. I mean, hold on. To be fair, there's a lot of going on the first... to where people might not have noticed, right? But it's a stretch for me. Am I willing to suspend belief just because I think it's an awesome raid and an awesome fight? Of course. Am I gonna hate on it just because I don't feel like it meshes perfectly? No. Oh, this fight looks amazing. Yeesh! I mean, I guess that's why they move, right? Oh, it's gonna be so chaotic, and I'm so excited for it. This is pretty awesome. I'm very excited for Vashta.
The joy you have known.
Why? There have got to be so many there have got to be so many Exarch fanboys and girls out there that are just losing their right now. On my Discord servers, I have a lot of people that love the Exarch. I love the Exarch. I think he's amazing. I'm more of an Emmett girl myself, but the Exarch is just like, he's so wholesome and sweet and perfect and awesome. He's the nice guy that is going to finish first, maybe, if he survives this. But they're so scared of 5.3 because they think he's gonna die, and it's not looking good. I mean, I kind of have my own theories about that. Yeah. I've shared my theories before. I'm not going to do it now, but I don't. He's such a powerful character, right? He can't stick around with us as he is now. Something's got to give. But anyways, this is interesting to me. So you've got Elidibus stabbing him with some kind of like this isn't a real blade. You can see the axe is on his back, right? So this is some kind of light or dark weapon. And look, you see this again, right? We were talking about this earlier, where his arms are all lit up. Like, not all of him, but like this is lit up. I'm wondering, you know what? I'm just gonna go into it. So my prediction was we're trying to find a way to infuse a crystal with the Exarch's DNA so it can pass. Alright, obvious option for me, he is crystal. He is part crystal, and it already has his DNA in it. I figured we were going to break off an arm or something, but what if he has them in him? Maybe that's why he's lit up. Maybe he has the scions inside of him right now. And if that's the case, this... So this is 10 times worse. If he's carrying Y'shtola and Eorzeans and Thancred and Alisei and Alphino, and did I leave anybody out? I think I captured everybody. Yeah, I got everybody. So if he's carrying all them in him and he just stabbed the entire group of scions in one blow? Oof. Oof. Okay, let's go. And this is another thing, right? So this is Yulmore. We're on Yulmore. This is the like the palisade outside. Is palisade the right word? I don't think it matters. You know what I'm saying. The balcony. So we've got this balcony outside. And I mean, the ropes, the carpet, you can tell it's Yulmore, right? And you can see Amarat. Like, not underwater Amarat. Like, Amarat outside, and we're getting the star shower. And then you've got that Warrior of Light. We got that Paladin Warrior of Light coming up at us. Can't be good. Oh, what's this? Alright, so we've got some kind of huge beastie, right? Some kind of huge beastie going on, and we've got the Dancer limit break. Oh! Well, we know, maybe this is Bausch de Front as well, because we know that one of the generals, or one of the leaders, is a Beastmaster. And, this kind of reminds me of the Monster Hunt dragon. You've got the wings, you've got the spikies. That's what it looks like to me. Let's see if we can... No, we didn't get a better look at it. Okay, we've seen this. Ugh. This is another one. If someone can make this an animated background for my PC. It's so pretty. I love Amarat. I love it. I'm gonna be so sad when it... I mean, I know it's not gonna disappear, because it'll always be there for players. But in the eventuality when the magic dies because Emmett's gone...
Whispered and answered.
Oh, again. But look at this, right? Alright, hold on. So we've got... Now we're seeing it not just on his arms. Like, it's coming up his chest. It's starting to light up his neck. And we're seeing these little crystal shards come off of him. And this is where are we? Lakeland? These trees, it looks like we're getting a upshot, or like ground up kind of shot into the trees. Oh yeah. Wah. When do I get this gear? Is this can we get that gear? Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so we got a paladin, or sorry, archer. Looks like... Oh, so we got a warrior. We've got a white mage. We've got a bard. Yeah, that's definitely a white mage. We got a bard. We've got a dark knight. Oh my god, is it all the jobs? Is it everything? Ninja? And that could have been summoner or scholar. I mean, we didn't see a dragoon. There was a lot we didn't see. And And I didn't see the samurai. You know, I'm wondering if it's kind of like a Frey situation and it's based off of your classes. That would be interesting. Face off against yourself, kind of. Again, I've seen a lot of people comparing this to like a Divine Might situation. If you didn't play 11, there was a fight called Divine Might, and it was very difficult when it first came out. Like an alliance style fight that you had to do in order just to progress through the story. It was kind of a stopgap, not a stopgap, bottleneck kind of point in the story. And you fought the races, all the races of Altana. And that's a whole nother video. Yeah, but this is awesome. He's awesome and beautiful. Is this a new axe? I don't know. It doesn't look like the old axe. I wonder. We'll have to find that out.
They shall ever be your strength and your comfort. When all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you.
Alright guys, that was my reaction for the new 5.3 trailer. Thank you for sticking around and talking Final Fantasy with me. I hope you enjoyed watching and maybe learned something new. Tell me your predictions down below in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe to the channel because we've got more videos coming on the live letter and what to expect in 5.3. Take care, Eorzeans, and thanks for watching.
Yours is a long